All right, we're going to call this meeting to order. We'll do a quick roll call, please.
Yes. Director Sailors.
Present.
Director Costa.
Present.
Director Clark. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we have the public opportunity to discuss matters of public interest within the committee's scope, including items on or not on the agenda. Do we have any speakers?
We have no speakers and I have no speaker cards, so no public comments this evening. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next, we'll move to consent agenda. So action summary of minutes.
I will move the consent agenda, Mr. Chairman.
All right, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I have a second.
Motion and a second.
Great. Director Sailors.
Aye.
Director Clark. Director Costa.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
Thank you. Now we'll move on to action items. So board policy 01.005.04, workplace harassment policy. And we have our Chief Human Resources Officer, Melissa Maddox. Good evening.
Good evening, directors. Tonight, as you said, we're here to present policy committee policy 01.005.04, which is our workplace harassment policy. The district's committed to maintaining a safe and respectful workplace free of unlawful harassment, discrimination, and retaliation. The policy outlines employees' rights and responsibilities, sets expectations for professional conduct, and provides a clear process for reporting and addressing concerns. It also ensures that all complaints are handled promptly and fairly and thoroughly, and that employees can report misconduct and participate in investigations without fear of retaliation. If you recall, the last couple months, we also reviewed the non-discrimination policy and the non-retaliation policy. So tonight, we're doing the harassment policy. So it's kind of a group of policies that all relate to one another. So we did them kind of as a set. And how they all fit together is basically harassment is inappropriate behavior that creates a hostile work environment. Discrimination is unfair decisions based on a protected class. And then retaliation is the negative treatment because someone reported or opposed harassment or discrimination. So they kind of go together as a set. So now we're on our third one. As you can see, there's a lot of strike throughs and edits to this policy. So I'll just kind of go over a few of the changes that we made. So as I said, overall, the policy protects employees, sets expectations for conduct, and helps the district maintain a respectful and safe workplace. In the background section, we revised that to memorialize the district's commitment to maintaining a safe and respectful workplace free of unlawful harassment, discrimination, and retaliation. In the purpose section, we revised that also to clarify some language to state that we prevent unlawful harassment, discrimination, and retaliation in the workplace and ensure compliance with state and federal laws, which are constantly evolving and changing, and new ones are being added. So we'll keep an eye definitely on these three for any future changes. Under the scope, also we revised that to clarify who the policy applies to. So that's obviously all employees, members of the board, or any individuals in a district worksite location that are providing services to the district. That could include an UPS driver, it could include anybody that is in contact with district employees or vice versa. We added a few more definitions to include bullying and protected class/characteristics. Under the policy section, that's also just more clarifying language. In summary, it states that the district prohibits all forms of harassment, discrimination, bullying, and retaliation in the workplace. Supervisors and managers are required to report and must take immediate appropriate action when they observe or receive information about conduct that may violate this policy, and employees must report concerns as soon as possible. The district treats all these complaints seriously and are dedicated to respond promptly and conduct a fair and thorough objective investigation in accordance with legal requirements. And just so, when these certain types of situations come up, we always do, conference with legal counsel on how to go forward. In the procedures section, we included the following. We included, the employee reporting procedures. Employees must report any actual or potential wrongdoing, misconduct, discrimination, harassment, bullying, or retaliation as soon as they become aware of it. Employees can report those violations internally or externally. So internally, they can report it to their supervisor, the chief human resource officer, or to our confidential employee complaint line. And if you recall, the last policy committee, I believe it was Director Gold, wanted us to clarify who is monitoring that confidential employee line. So we added that same language into this policy as well. And that line is monitored by HR. And then the outside agencies, of course, are the California Civil Rights Department or the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The reference section is just referencing those two policies, the California Civil Rights Department and district policies, non-discrimination and non-retaliation that are part of this 3-policy package. Our recommendation is to move this to full board for approval, but I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
All right, thank you. Any questions? No questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great presentation.
A lot of work.
All right, so this is an action item. So any comments from the board before we take action?
I'll make a
Director Sailors.
motion that we accept staff's recommendation.
All right. First and a second, roll call, please.
Director Sailors,
Aye.
Director Clark, Director Costa.
Aye,
Thank you. Motion passes.
thank you. So that brings us to the end of our agenda. Our next meeting is February 12th. Meeting adjourned.